Hello, everyone. How are my villagers doing? Stacy, hello. Donna Jaworski, thank you for being here. How are you doing? Good to have you here. Let's adjust this just a bit. There we go. How's that? I think that looks just fine. Everyone, welcome to Pepper Tree Villa. I'm Arnie, and this is the time for the Daily Dose of Disney. How is everyone doing in the stream? If you haven't yet, please share this out on social media so we can get as many people here as possible. Thank you so much. Mike, glad to hear that. I missed that, Mike. I guess that. Hello, Donna. That was probably part of the conversation prior. Hi, Samantha. Mike Wheeler, thank you for being here. It's nice to have you. I'm hoping the good news can be shared here as well while the stream is happening. It's been a great day here at work. We had a team meeting, which was very productive. I'm going to be in charge of a couple things around here. Come up this month, we have a couple fundraisers coming up for our team, that kind of thing. But that has nothing to do with the Daily Dose. That has everything to do with me, and that's not what this is all about. Let's go ahead and see about the Daily Dose. It's October 8th. 2019. Hello, Paper Scissors. How you doing? Good to have you. And Amy, thank you for being here. It's October 8th, 2019. This is your Daily Dose of Disney. It is 78 days until Christmas. Yeah, I am doing that countdown. I know some of you are saying, oh my goodness. Hello to all who have come to this magical place and welcome. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much, Mike. Oh, no problem, Paper Scissors and vacations. Oh my. Yeah, no problem. Just always good to have you here. Little Darlin, thank you for joining. So let's get started. 1910, some guy was born. Yep. Oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you so much. Some guy was born. Okay. He's more than some guy. His name is Winston Hibbler. He's a producer, writer, director, and narrator for the Disney Company. He was born in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania on this day in 1910, and he actually contributed to things like Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, and Peter Pan. Doug, thanks for being here. Awesome, good to have you. But his best known work, obviously he was the narrator for Sleeping Beauty, so he's the first voice you hear that talks about Aurora and who she was. But his most famous work was the dedication speech that Walt gave on July 17th at Disneyland. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. And that was the speech that Walt gave, and it was written by Winston Hibbler. That's why I mentioned it, because he gave a very significant speech. Yes, Doug found a whatchamacallit bar at our local grocery store, and he bought it for 88 cents, Donna. That is in reference to the Halloween candy stream that we had last night on PTV Live. If you have not checked out PTV Live from last night, please do so. It was a lot of fun. We had a great conversation with all the villagers, and it was a very active stream. We had trouble keeping up with it. So, yes, it was a sweet stream, Mike. Thank you so much for reposting that link there. 1957, October 8th, 1957, the Maxwell House Coffee House was located in Disneyland's Town Square, and it was in operation since December of 1955, but it closed on this day in 1957, just a little under 2 years, and it was replaced in June of 1958 by the Hills Brothers Coffee House. For those of you that were not aware of it, Disneyland had a lot of shops on Main Street that were sponsored by other people. They had a brassiere shop, for instance, for a little while, called lovingly called the Wizard of Bras. We also had, believe it or not, Wurlitzer sold pianos and organs on Main Street. There was a card shop from an outside source. The Carefree Corner was there. There was lots of different things happening there. But one of them was restaurants that were sponsored outside. Maxwell House was one of them, and it closed for Hills Brothers in which opened in June 1958, and then that one closed in 1976. My research, I couldn't find exact dates for those, but I will keep digging at some point to see if I can't find more information about that. Let's fast forward to 1993. October 8th, 1993, the inaugural hockey game of the now christened Mighty Ducks of Anaheim is held at the Pond in Anaheim. Now, the Pond was an arena sponsored by Arrowhead at the time. That was their first hockey game on this day in 1993. And they finished that season not doing too well. They ended up a record of 33, 46, and 5. Quack, quack, quack. Yep, absolutely. So they ended up fourth in the division that year. And then Disney eventually sold that franchise of the hockey team for the NHL to Henry and Susan Samueli. But that was done in 2005. I want to ask if there was a version of Citizens of Hollywood somewhere in Disneyland. There have actually been people, citizens of Buena Vista Street. So that's at California Adventure. It's a lot of fun. People, they will interact with you. It's not quite as extensive as the studios, but they do have it there at times. Depends on the time of year, though. Just a little side story. I think I've mentioned this before, but Ben and I actually went and saw a Ducks game at the Pond in 1995. To be specific, it was tax day. April 17th was tax day that year, and I remember one thing that we did at that game and why it was so memorable. We wasted our whole tax season not doing any time. We procrastinated as late as possible, and we were actually we were filling out our tax papers at the game. We were there at the Sharks game because the Ducks were playing the Sharks, and the Ducks actually beat the Sharks that day. So the Ducks won 3-0, but that all happened at the Arrowhead Pond that day. So we had a lot of fun, very memorable for us. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm glad you liked that story. Let's forward to 2001. 2001, Journey into Your Imagination at Epcot closed for renovations. Now, of course, this was the second iteration of this particular attraction. The first one was called Journey into Imagination. It opened originally March 5th, 1983, and then closed on October 10th, 1998. And then it opened shortly after that, after a quick renovation into something called Journey into Your Imagination. And that attraction was not well received. It closed very quickly. So I think it was less than 2 years that it was open. And on this day, it closed. That second one, and a third one reopened June 2nd, 2002. They reintroduced Figment to the attraction and called it Journey into Imagination with Figment, and that is the attraction that is currently there. Of course, it also has Nigel Channing, who's played by Eric Idle. They're still part, but it's still, while that one is enjoyed, people do like it. I just got back from the Olive Garden. Oh, Noah, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. One spark of light. Yes, Donna, one spark, one little spark. Do you like that little song? But that was the Journey into Imagination Pavilion. Three versions of it so far. And the third one is okay. Still not the first one. I loved the first version of it. It was awesome. Just so unique. Okay, 2003, October 8th, 2003, Mickey's PhilharMagic officially opened, had its grand opening on this day at the PhilharMagic Concert Hall in the Magic Kingdom in Fantasyland. And it's shown on the largest on-purpose built. Yeah, Donna, I'm with you. I loved that first version. This is a 3D film. It was built specifically for a 3D film. So this was the largest one at the time in 2003, 150 feet wide. It's a huge screen, and it was built specifically for that movie as a 3D movie. Okay, so let's go forward 10 years from there. 2013. So October 8th, 2013, Disney announced a new attraction for a foreign park, actually. Hong Kong Disneyland got an announcement. Hong Kong Disneyland, it was announced that a Marvel franchise ride was going to be opening. It was the first Marvel franchise ride in any Disney park around the world, the Iron Man experience. And they announced at that time it was going to open in late 2016. Hello, Lorena. 2016 was supposed to open, but it didn't open until January 11th, 2017. So they were off just a little bit, but they got it. It's been open almost 3 years now. So yeah, I have not ridden it because I've not been to Hong Kong. And believe me, I would love to try that sometime. Dougie, hello, Waltograms. Thanks for joining. Good to have you. So yeah, the Iron Man experience at Hong Kong Disneyland opened on January 11th, 2017 after being announced on this day in 2013. So that's what I have for history. Let's talk about the Disney YouTube network. As I announced earlier, if you have not yet seen it, go check out PTV Live from last night. We talked all about Halloween candy and had a great conversation with all of the villagers that were there in the stream. There were a lot of activity in the chat. So yeah, go enjoy that one. It was a lot of fun, a lot of talk about likes and dislikes of candy, and also a little history as to why some candy bars are named what they are. Ben has a video coming up on Thursday. He's going to be showing his haul at the Hallmark store. So, what about tonight? Tonight on the Disney YouTube network, we have More Sunshine Please. Jim has just hit 550 subscribers. If you've not yet subscribed to Jim at More Sunshine Please, go check it out. Did we figure out who liked the least amount of the candy last night? Actually, we did not. The general consensus was that most people liked most of the candies, but there was no exact number that we counted, although we probably should have, because Ben was counting up a lot of them, but there were some that he didn't like, and I'm not surprised. Ben doesn't like coconut, so there were some things with coconut, like Almond Joy. He doesn't like that one. I don't mind it, but he does. So anyway, tonight, if you have not seen More Sunshine Please, please go subscribe to Jim's channel. He will be on, thank you, Donna. He will be on at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. So I will most likely be listening to his show as I drive home. And then we have a half hour later at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Mouse Talk. Walt will be doing Mouse Madness with Walt. That's every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. So yeah, Ben is a little fussy. He is a little fussy when he eats. And then after that is at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, we have A Disney Life for Me. Miguel and Daniela do their Disney Talk Tuesdays. So that is what's on the Disney network, the Disney YouTube network for tonight. If I missed anything, I apologize, but please go ahead and send me a direct message or an email. You can email me at peppertreevilla@gmail.com. And if there's anything that you'd like to add, that information all I found was on theliveplace.com. Dean does a great job of running a site where he actually has 70 channels out there now that have family-friendly content. That's not just Disney, it's also out there for food and baking, cooking, things like that, travel. So those channels out there can be found on theliveplace.com. That is all I have for the Daily Dose today. I hope you've enjoyed this time. I'm one of the channels now, Paper Scissors. Oh, really? Do you have a regularly scheduled show? Please let me know. And I'd be more than happy to include you in my Daily Dose so that I can advertise your show. That'd be great. Again, my name's Arnie, and this has been Pepper Tree Villa, the Daily Dose of Disney. Like I said, Ben has a video coming up on Thursday talking about his Hallmark haul that we had on Saturday, and we had our video last night for PTV Live. Just a lot of fun. Everyone, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Amy, thank you. You're very welcome. I enjoy spending this time. This is a wonderful way for me to spend my afternoon break at work. And everyone in my office knows that it's not yet, but getting there, just the daily videos. Okay, paper scissors, thank you, thank you so much for letting me know that, and I will make sure that once you have a regularly scheduled show, I'd be more than happy to announce it here during the Daily Dose for the Disney YouTube network. Yeah, I love this break too, little darling. Thank you so much. Everyone, thank you so much for spending this time with me this afternoon. I've been Arnie on Pepper Tree Villa, and this has been your Daily Dose of Disney. So everyone, go out and check out the Disney YouTube network tonight. More Sunshine Please, Mouse Talk, and A Disney Life for Me. In the meantime, everyone, go out, have a magical evening, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.